We tread upon the infinite with every step, unaware of its greatness, where the sunsets are kept. Each moment sparkles like a brilliant light, a hidden universe beyond our sight. Time is measured in tiny seconds, yet it holds worlds, secrets and legends. A single instant can span whole ages, more vast than centuries or written pages. Each heartbeat is a world of its own, a corner of the cosmos, a truth unknown. In the silence of endless space, life writes itself, leaving its trace. Time and space, their eternal dance, weave the whole in a shared expanse, an infinite web that never breaks, where small and great share the same stakes. Simple wisdom, like calm, clear streams, flows without hurry, but always redeems. Subtle truth, light and clear, quench our thirst, sincere and near. It's a crystal glass reflecting the skies, a serene refuge where peace lies. But profound knowledge, like the vast ocean, embraces us with deep emotion. Its waves roar with mystery and might, stirring the soul, urging its flight. It's an abyss that never depletes, a swirling force that the mind meets. It offers no certainties, only horizons, endless landscapes, no edges, no mountains. The infinite calls us, it asks us to dream, to explore the unseen, to follow the stream. For in its magic resides the great unknown, the spark that ignites the eternal tone. It's the beauty of having no bounds, of finding our roots in limitless grounds. So we move forward with every stride, touching the infinite, our quiet guide. Not understanding, but feeling its embrace in every moment, in every space. For the infinite is not somewhere far, it lives within us, in who we are. He smiled, and his words were like sighs, whispers that dance in gentle, soft ties. In that moment so brief yet divine, I found a heartbeat that aligned with mine. How often we search in vain for meaning, awaiting a word to calm what's beating, but your gaze, without a single sound, breaks the language and its fragile bounds. Silence with you is a tender poem, a song that bears the soul and soothes its roam. An unseen bridge connecting emotions, stronger than centuries, clearer than oceans. Life is dew that kisses the leaf, a fleeting jewel the dawn brings to grief. But with you, my love, each moment's a flame, an eternal spark the soul dares to claim. We are stardust in the vast expanse, a kiss in the cosmos, a fleeting chance. In your embrace, time loses its measure, and in the fleeting, life blooms its treasure. Your smile is my all, my light, my peace, the strength that quenches my soul's deep need. For in the ephemeral I found the vow to live. This love is my greatest wealth now. We are stardust in the vast expanse, a kiss in the cosmos, a fleeting chance. In your embrace, time loses its measure, and in the fleeting, life blooms its treasure. Your smile is my own, my light, my peace, the strength that quenches my soul's deep need. For in the ephemeral I found the vow to. Cthulhu walks through a foggy haze, confusing the truth with distorted rays. No matter how hard they try to pursue, they can't grasp the truth that guides the soul through. Even with talent and sharp reason, their mind gets lost in endless confusion. Wisdom is more than knowing it all. It's looking inside and letting pride fall. In humility grows the greatest might, for only in the soil do we take flight. The elders advise with firm intention, as if their words could bring redemption. But time alone doesn't teach us to see. Truth is revealed when we let deceit flee. It's not about age or lofty ambition. It's the soul that seeks its own redemption. For only in the soil do we take accept their limits begin to soar, as pride breaks when we choose to explore. There's no purer path than the one of truth, and no greater strength than a humble pursuit. Those who accept their limits begin to soar, as pride breaks when we choose to explore. There's no purer path than the one of truth, and no greater strength than a humble pursuit. Deep roots sink into the earth below, and from the dust your love will grow. It's in the fall where we truly can see, losing our pride helps set our souls free. In the silence we find lasting peace, where the soul learns what the mind cannot reach. Wisdom is more than knowing it all. It's looking inside and letting pride fall. In humility grows the greatest might, for only in the soil do we take flight. Wisdom leads us to dream once more, a guiding light, a peace to restore. In a humble heart we'll always find the weight of truth that heals the mind. Truth doesn't shout, it patiently waits, a quiet whisper. Leave me just a little of myself, so I can call you my everything. It's a deep desire, a hidden secret, veiled behind the passing days. In every corner of my being you intertwine, weaving your threads into my steps and lines. But in the part of me that remains, I find who I am and what I still claim. It's there in that small, sincere space, where love blooms with its truest face. For in giving myself, I am not lost. I find myself reflected in what I've crossed. The sparrow in its humble, serene flight looks upon the peacock with its brilliant light. It pities the weight of that adorned tail, a beauty so grand, yet heavy and frail. Who hasn't felt in their silent stride that their gift is a burden, a weight to hide? What makes us shine before the rest sometimes chains us, leaving us less. The wind whispers to the tree, heavily laden, let go of your leaves, your fruit now ripened. And the tree responds in its quiet grace, what I bear is my essence, my place. Truth is an awakening without measure, an opening of eyes to life's pure treasure. The sparrow so light dances with the breeze, while the peacock walks slowly at ease. Both are beautiful in their destined way, one in its flight, the other at bay. So we learn through each passing stride that the way we carry need not divide. Sometimes what feels like a heavy lament is the hidden jewel in our torment. Let me hold on to what makes me whole, to love you fully, heart and soul. For in the balance of what we own, we find the harmony we've always known. We are not less reality lies true beauty sway. And whether we fly or walk with sincerity, we discover in ourselves authentic liberty. True freedom feels like the wind on your face, a voice that echoes through limitless space. It's the art of speaking with your soul laid bare, without fear of judgment, without despair. But sometimes the chains pull us to the ground, and every word feels like a battle sound. Fear rises tall like an unyielding wall, silencing truths, making us feel small. But courage isn't found in what others may see. It's not in the gold or false victories. It's a fire that burns deep inside your chest, to be who you are and nothing less. Freedom and courage walk hand in hand, two guiding flames in a weary land. Stand tall in the storm, let your heart be true. The strength you need is already in you. Courage is standing when the world pulls you down, finding light in the shadows even when you drown. It's the quiet whisper that pushes you through, reminding you always to honor your truth. Freedom isn't given, it's something you claim, a life lived boldly, not a fortune or fame. It's the power to speak, to love, to forgive, to break every chain and truly live. The path is hard, but the reward is great. To walk with courage and challenge fate. Every step you take, every fear you face, brings you closer to a brighter space. Freedom and courage walk hand in hand, two guiding flames in a weary land. Stand tall in the storm, let your heart be true. The strength you need is already in you. Take that step, let your voice is great. To walk with courage and challenge fate. Every step you take, every fear you face, brings you closer to a brighter space. Freedom and courage walk hand in hand, two guiding flames in a weary land. Stand tall in the storm, let your heart be true. The strength you need is already in you. The world may push, but you won't fall. Your fire inside will conquer it all. In the darkest night, you'll see the spark, a guiding light within your heart. Freedom and courage, a bond so tight, lighting the way through the longest night. Speak with your soul, live with no regret. Your truth's the power they'll never forget. Freedom, hold on to grace, and find your strength in every embrace. No walls can stop you, no fear can remain. Courage and freedom will break every chain. The song closes with a slow uplifting instrumental, accompanied by layered harmony. Bites may honor you and you.
If you choose to turn off your radiant light, I will embrace your constant shadow tight. I will love it as it is without pretension, for even in twilight there's comprehension. The earth wounded by cruel hands' insistence responds with flowers blooming in resistance. Its deep roots seek solace, a quiet reprieve, clinging to the love that the soil weaves. The river winding in its eternal course carries both tears and dreams as its source. And man, scarred by the trials of his life, offers his soul escaping the strife. He discards life's stories, silent yet profound, lessons from journeys where pain abounds. Each tear that falls like blessed rain hides the yearning for peace to reign. It's easy to push those who stumble and fall, but to guide with grace, that's the call. To inspire, not impose paths unyielding, letting the heart shape its own fielding. For in every uncertain, wavering step lies a fragment of love, carefully kept. Harmony doesn't demand a single truth to stand, but to accept every shadow as part of the land. Respect and empathy, boundless and free, weave the ties of the greatest unity. We are reflections of light and shade, of hidden worlds where the soul is made. Your darkness, like the serene night's embrace, is part of the whole, filling life's space. In the contrast of light and twilight's veil, love is born, a force that will never fail. For beauty lies not only in the bright, but in the depths where the soul takes flight. Each shadow is the secret to sleep, and every spark wakes dreams that run deep. This is the dance of the dark and the gleam, a fertile balance, a constant stream. Do not fear the twilight that dwells within, for even there life softly begins. And when the day meets the calm of the night, you'll see they weave one single brilliant light.